Drinking water today from a Jamba Juice. I drank this X37 with 344 milligrams. You know, I had a milk. I had chocolate milk. This, it cost more than this, but there was only one on the fucking shelf. I got the only one, and they had about 5 of these, and I'm not about to buy 5 little chocolate milks. It's 1:44 in the morning. I'm working with only 2 cigarettes. And Dory's gonna tax me. Hello, Emily. No. I'm listening to my radio. Thanks for the... I got a commercial. You see the picture of that meatloaf? Ate the whole thing. She was good. It's all gone. Nothing to show. The Warriors game had more action than the 5 matches at Backlash. The WWE was in St. Louis putting on 5 matches. They're just stealing from St. Louis. You know why? Maybe that's where the Ram. They know there's too many Ram fans. San Francisco, they can't win a game in St. Louis. That's really the problem. We can win everywhere we want, but San Francisco can't win a game in St. Louis. I'm gonna have to look at every time St. Louis beats San Francisco. I mean, you're gonna see San Francisco probably has about less than 5 wins over every sport. Draymond should be available for the next game Monday in my city, on my street. Yeah. And they still haven't paid Brock Purdy. We're waiting for Aaron Rodgers to figure out. Derek Carr and the Saints is making my hair fall out. Minnesota. He's Dre Dumb brain. Now you got the 49ers, the fake Dre Greenlaw. Dude's washed up. He's riding the bench just like Draymond. I'm only doing these neck exercises so I can look like Derek Carr's wife, okay? Ooh. Sometimes when I'm spinning my head, I forget what number I'm on, okay? But I'm trying to count to 25 and spin my head. Hey, I've seen a lot of stupid ass shit on YouTube. I might as well spin my head because it makes my neck buff. That's right. Hey, it's my neck, you pencil neck geek. Reps for you. Derek Carr has a pencil neck. I was inspired by his wife to work out. Yeah, I could never be inspired by Derek Carr. Derek Carr has seen it all. Derek, you know your wife has that neck. Okay? I know, when I count, you're right, Crimstone, when I hit 20, sometimes I stop. Okay? But it's usually, I stop at 20. Yeah. And remember, Christian McCaffrey, he has a weak spot, his left ankle. The only way you should tackle, you should only drive his left ankle into the ground. He ain't He ain't gonna play 17 games. He ain't gonna play 20 games. He ain't gonna line up for 3 preseason games. Now, with the international schedule, there seems to be a chance that the Broncos could play 2 road games in Europe. We are in a situation where the 49ers could get 2 games in Europe. But guess what? Denver's going to get those games. This is my last cigarette. This is my finals. I got refries. I can smoke that. That's my stogie. They've already said it should be the Vikings on the road in Ireland. That's early speculation, not official. So the Broncos will probably play the Jags and the Browns in London. That's probably what's going to happen. I could be wrong with smoking. I'm the one smoking. I could be wrong. I'm going to crank up my sports radio. We get commercials. Hey, I listen to these radios. It's easier to digest than that SmackDown Raw pitch. I tried to watch Mr. Beast's new video like 5 minutes ago. You didn't know I was watching that Mr. Beast. What did he do? He survived 100 hours in an ancient temple. And it was just like people screaming. I'm like, I'm not crazy. I don't listen to people scream. It's not entertainment to me. A bunch of dudes going, and I see Mr. Beast talk. Like, you know what? You know what they really like when there's a crazy person outside screaming? I have room for somebody on that show, on my show. Now you can't come in the room and be on the show, but if people want to just like be crazy and make loud noises outside, like a Mr. Beast video, you know, that'd be nice. You listen to the normal guy while you experience the lunatics. It's too bad it's windy up here. You know, it's atmospheric in my room. I hear pipes. I can the sound of water moving through pipes. Fans moving air. That's what a building sounds like. That's all I got. Like remember they were having sex next door. That was a bonus music for I'm trying to record some important shit, you know. This is the sound of San Francisco. This is some premium ass shit. You're lucky the best static. If you're lucky to have static this good, you'll be downgrading so your show can be like this. I mean, it's not. Hey, what do you want me to do? Tell everybody to be quiet for you? Come on. We know what the video game sounds like. I heard it 20 years ago. I don't need to, post the Mega Man soundtrack for it. I don't need to have Final Fantasy menu music playing. I could have World of Warcraft login music while I'm playing a different game. Would you like that? That makes no fucking sense. We all know what the music sounds like. It's not my job to make. Now the noises of the radio. Oh, you better listen to my noisy ass radio. Because that's what's important. It said, successful, educated black man. You heard that?
The people who have employed you, gave you a podcast. You get to work on TNT when your season is over. You've created an image here. You can be great at your job. You can be a highly educated basketball player. This is not about being an angry black man. Or what is the NBA? 85% African American, and they're going to single you out.
See, Draymond's not a black man. He's a highly educated basketball player. That's what my radio's telling me. You keep telling Rick. It doesn't matter if Draymond is black. All right, it just doesn't matter. You go tell Michael Jackson he's black. It don't matter. You can tell me my hat is black. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a successful hat. It's a smart design. And I could probably, and I've had it for 30 years, and I think I could wear it. You could probably put it in my coffin with me. Yeah. I should be wearing it in my coffin, preferably. Fucking you want it. I know your ass wants it. But that's my gear, dude. Have you ever put on gear? Oh, you went shopping and you picked out some gear for yourself. That's not how it works. You have to be given your gear. You have to earn your gear. I go shopping for my own gear. Get out of here. Now today, I did hook up today. I'm hitting these, and they look full. And I still have my competitive mental sharpness. You think my sharpness gets dull? It doesn't. Everybody else has lost their edge, but this guy has kept his competitive edge. You know what? Something's missing, guys. Meow. 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 I have my competitive edge. You can, show me yours. Describe your competitive edge. I need to wash my favorite knife. See that, boy? See my paper towels? What the hell? Think I'm playing? Well, I'm wiping down. Shit. Wiping down. But it's hot. It's hot, man. Wiping shit down. I pay $1 per tube. That's $1 per tube. $1 per tube. I missed the hour.
Thousands of dollars have been stolen from the youth baseball team. Well, the coaches and team representatives called the police. And unfortunately for Michael W., they believe that Michael W. was, quote, misappropriating the monies that the players had raised for fundraising activities of $500. Well, as the story continues, it became known that Michael W. didn't come clean when faced charges.
Damn, I cut a lot of hair. I cut a lot of hair out yesterday. Let's check. Dory. This Three Stooges music on loop, it's like a extended loop. It plays longer than it would in the regular episode. It's kind of annoying. The Fox radio is playing the Three Stooges, wah, 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 and it just drags on a little too long. Nothing too complicated to think about tonight. I found Dory, yep. It was a rule. I'm calling it up. We're up 2 subs. I don't want to brag about it. As soon as you hear it went up 1, you gotta You're gonna yank yours out, I know it. But we're up 2 today. Didn't we drop down to like 1450? I mean, I don't even remember the peak. 1550 was, so I was at 1556 probably. I was about to hit 1600. I was really under 500 about a year ago. I drank all my water. Hey, my neck feels good. Working out sucks, guys, but having a strong neck doesn't. Don't be a pencil neck. I think at this point you could say I earned this little. I'm watching Landican play a lot. Landican, you don't know who Landican is. He's a hardcore magician. He plays World of Warcraft. He only raids though, which is most important because I don't want to watch people. I only want to watch raiders. And rating on hardcore is pretty good. This guy's pretty good. He's a pretty good mage. He might be. This guy actually might be the highest skilled player on YouTube. This guy actually might be the. He thinks I'm crazy. I tell you that, he thinks I'm crazy. You can be the best player, but that doesn't mean anybody's going to actually watch you. People will watch slop. They'd rather just watch themselves in the mirror. And you probably used your mirror today too, didn't you? You at least once. Now, what do I feel about Alcatraz? It's a good. I mean, is Donald Trump gonna make? make it so Call of Duty can't use the Alcatraz map anymore or some shit. Like, I've had the opportunity to ride a boat out there for free. I've never taken the free tour, so I have not been to Alcatraz yet, but I have been given the opportunity. Yeah. My mom hated Trump's wife. You know, so like, I think my mom liked Trump. I can't be sure now. I barely remember. Barely remember. As long as Francisco is in charge, I mean Pope Leo, I don't know. No, you have to look at Prince Albert on Shannon Sharp's wiener. Everybody has to look at Shannon Sharp's wieners next to see if it's in her pussy or her ass, because we don't know if he's raping her, and you can't. If you look down at his dick and you see in the video, look, it's going. You'll be able to tell. Because we watch a lot of that stuff, guys. I think I'm gonna be pro. I think I'm a Catholic now. Yes, now I identify as Catholic, and I don't know, guys. I've only been going to Catholic church for 15 years. 15 years, guys. I don't know. Is that enough, or am I gonna fool anybody yet? I mean, I go to the St. Francis of the Seraph in Cincinnati. Okay, you want to know what my denomination is? St. Francis, okay? So, what do you think? Why do you think I'm in San Francisco? The Catholics are here to run all boys school or some shit like that. Back in 1830, they put out in the newspaper that there's not enough Catholics in Cincinnati, and we would really like Catholics to move. And that's just what it was. Okay, yeah, hit it. Hit it, Wilson. See him next time. Wilson, the King of Prussia, has officially pronounced me Catholic. Thank you. That almost missed that line of text. Of the Francis denomination, and I recognize my enemies as the Dominican and the Dominican Republic. And I recognize that there's a language barrier between the Latin-speaking world, the Latin speakers who never fucking fight, die, or bleed. The people who are sleeping through the world, the countries like Montenegro. And I will continue the war the Japanese started, because the Japanese declared war on Montenegro, and I have figured out that war never ended too. Don't bullshit me. That war never ended, because we haven't even had it yet. I'm playing in my video game, Japanese versus coming into the Mediterranean. See, because it was I got the report yesterday about the Japanese in the World War I spent most of their time in the Mediterranean Sea, and they wanted to hit Montenegro. They knew who the enemy was. Don't tell me the world has forgotten where the enemy is. So we will have Japan will defeat their original 1919 enemies. They will never defeat their 1945 enemies. We'll have Japan in the Mediterranean. W Edits wants to ask a question for an edit, probably. Can you ask me your question twice at the same time? So I know you're not a bot, because the bot wouldn't want to write the same comment twice. As Dory comes to see how many likes this episode has. Dory, how many likes? She whispered 3 in my ear. So I'm going to leave a like, which potentially means I got 4 likes, including myself. I'm going to pin a comment. Yeah. Down, Dory. Roll up my shirt. To my Lawrence of Arabia in the house, guys. Captain Underpants. Meow. 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 Be your best. Oh, I'm going to crank up some WCW.
Everyone should give their dog fresh pet. They're part of our family, so they deserve a quality meal.
I got a fresh pet ad. It's Kevin Sullivan versus his brother.
Kevin Sullivan not allowing Dave to get back in the ring. And once again, friends, I don't believe anybody, never by any brother, to put in the other one here, at least not early on. I'm watching their children. All the brothers. I'm watching each other. I'm watching them all the time. I am so. We didn't have it. That would have their kids on yours. Hey, I mean, their neighbor doesn't come in. In the gut. A whip in the corner. Oh, a foot to the face. Dave Sullivan into a reckless abandon and Kevin got the boot up. And then here he goes. Lucky. Dave Sullivan into a reckless abandon and Kevin got the boot up. And then here he goes. Lucky. Dave Sullivan into a reckless abandon and Kevin got the boot up. And then here he goes. Lucky.
That's my age. See my age? I'm 49. Sorry, I'm 49. Okay. Captain Underpants. Thank you. You go get 'em, shiny boots. Listen to my. That's my brother's voice line from when he watches wrestling in person. Because I was watching the videos I made, and I heard my brother. Like that's all I remember from that show. Well, I remember that Yugoslavia was the Yugoslavia. Thanks for watching. 2:20 in the morning. I'm on camera every time I go outside, okay? That's why I turn my camera on when I'm inside. Ask me something about 1999. I'm gonna type and give my answer. 1999 was the first WWE Backlash. It was a 14 matches on the pay-per-view. And today, Backlash had 5 matches. You know, fun question, guys. Is the GOAT. 1999 is the GOAT. You see, I'm such a good Catholic that every time I go online, I go to ESPN's The New Orleans Saints. That's my homepage. So I go to the National Saints. That's where I get my information from. You stank. I mean, when I'm online, dude, I know I never really told you about my my daily habits, but every time I touch the thing and I go to the Safari, I'm on Safari browser, I hit the Saints. Okay, and that's where I start my information. You know, that's where I get. That's the home base. Home base. Hey, Saints. One word at a time. I'm a simple man. I only learn one word. Saint. And then Francis, and I don't know anything else. So who's the boss? Who's the boss around here? Francis is in charge. Francis is the boss. I worship the woman. The woman is also my God. It's really hard to explain to a typical Christian who worships the Draymond Green table flipping, because that's what it is. Draymond Green is a reincarnation of Jesus, where he flips the shit off. You know, the kick to the nuts is the same as, you know, kicking for the birds. So. As the Catholic Church doesn't have a lot of martyrs on popular culture, we don't tune in daily to see what woman got kicked in the vagina today. Okay, but if you were in charge, maybe there was a women's wrestling match today, and I can close my eyes. I will remember who won it. It was Alexa Bliss came out because Bo Dallas. The Wyatt family didn't show up, but Alexa Bliss comes out with a doll. Okay, well, look, she's got a doll. I got a doll too. I think my Dory is probably better than her doll. I'd slap Bo Dallas with Dory in the face. Okay, the Braun Strowman couldn't lift my Dory because Dory wouldn't let Strowman touch her. She's too quick. Okay, and then the rest of the Wyatt Six are on the do not fire list, the mythical do not fire list, protected under all cost. You know, the wrestlers who know too much. Okay, it's just a big bunch of butt fuckers. All right. I had my eyes closed and I was just rambling off about flat earthers because they would rather pretend the earth is flat so you don't realize how fucking stupid they are. And other people who do this are like the Hannibal, Hannibal makes otherwise reputable wrestling interviews, but then he's got to go make flat earth shit. Okay, I've never thrown my brand once underneath the table. Okay, I'm peak Belcher still. It's cool to see people are just having their own chat. I never talk to another person in chat when I join chats and I have 10% battery. So like, if I'm in the WCW chat, everybody's kind of making jokes at each other. You know, when I watch chat, on a show, I don't really read the chat. I just you pay attention to if Sharona says what's up, okay? Is the host actually reading the shit? Now Fox Sports Radio, they have a chat set. They have chat on YouTube, and I was typing and they did read my shit. They have read my shit, okay? So I know how the system works, and I am an internet writer. I'm a writer, and you guys can't write worth diddly dick. I spend most of my best comments go out to the random shows I watch all the time. We decided that the main problem with the WWE is that everybody looks like Pat McAfee doesn't look good with his shirt off. That's the problem. You're supposed to be a fashion icon. You're supposed to actually look good, okay? But Gunther doesn't look good, and Pat McAfee doesn't look good, okay? Pat McAfee thinks Pat McAfee has done nothing to gimmick himself up. He has done nothing to gimmick himself up. You have to use the gimmick to be over. You have to, part of your package has to be that my fans can do this too. And what can I do to spend my money to buy gear, to be a mark for Pat? And you can't. I'm left as a modern, 49-year-old man in 2025. All I have left is my army and military shit to wear, and I'd rather wear that because it looks better. It looks better than the new fashion shit. The new fashion is shit. And I don't want to look like shit, because you look like shit, because I look fucking good outside. Get it? You get it yet? You get it? Where's your gimmick? You have no gimmick. So. Would I rather watch my tree or my knee? Oh, sorry, I didn't read it out. Would I rather watch something grow or, well, both things do the same thing? Would I like to watch two things grow, or one or the other things grow? There you go, I read your question. I got more stogies. I can light up this stogie. What am I? I'm indigenous Californian. Indigenous. We're all indigenous, bro. I'm not Native American. I was born in America. I'm indigenous. I was raised by a tribe of German scientists. I come from where they built that atom bomb. That's right. Almost like Superman. Almost a Superman. We had the stories of Superman. Like they used to always, hey, guess what? We the Superman. If it comes down to stolen valor, you have to put two major operations on my my service report. You have to, put in your everything from the Battle of the Bulge. I can technically wear the medals of my grandpa, and he was in the Battle of the Bulge, so I can wear all his medals. And I can wear my medals. This is under Korean law. The North Korean law says that you can wear your ancestors' medals. Now, I know you're thinking your American laws say that I can't wear your. That's right. You are shit. You cannot wear your daddy's medals. Okay, But I can wear my medals, and I symbolically keep my grandpa's medals with me. And nuts. These nuts. You ever think about that? It's 2:44 a.m. Am I on drugs? Why would I need drugs? It's 2:44 in the morning. So I went over an hour. It's been a long time, okay? It's been a long time since I had a whole hour-long episode. Oh no, earthquake. Where's my battery at? 1%? I'm faking you out. No, it's a earth. No, my phone's gonna be dead in about 10 seconds. Okay, an hour, that's as long as this phone can go. I mean, make my life easy. Like I said everything I wanted to say in 1 hour, in 5 minutes. I don't need more time. It's just like being live. You don't know until the network cuts the feed. You'll be praying. That's feature rich. A random edit at the end. Perfect. Point the phone straight up.